How's it? Today is Friday, July 3rd. It's another big Friday with some sumo deadlifts to finish off. So today was just kind of redo Monday, similar to last Friday. Redo Monday, redo Wednesday, and then add some deadlifts in. I had a lot of issues today with my snatches. My hang snatches didn't feel very good, basically the whole time. At least the top weight. Look at that guy in the back. He's going. But my hang snatches felt really just 90% there, and then that 10% was impossible to overcome. So I ended up failing a bunch of times. I think I failed 3 times on the snatches, and so I wasn't super happy moving into the cleans. Like I was a little bit forward there, and that's kind of how the rest of the workout went. I was trying to my best to get my feet to land kind of similar timing to where my arms are straight and my arms are locked out overhead. But I couldn't do that with the heavier weights, and it was even hard to do with the light weights. And I think this next set, my 185, is the first fail. It's just like I have it over my head. It's a little bit forward, and then I just can't seem to hold on to it, and I'm not sure what it is. So I made it a point on that reattempt to stick my head through a lot harder. And so here are my heaviest attempts. I started at 195, again, a little bit forward onto my toes, and then I missed 200 twice. I wanted to do just 5 singles at 200, or if I was able to do the 200 pretty well for maybe the first 2 attempts, then I would have went to 205. But because I missed that 185 warm-up set, my first working set was 200. So a lot of these, I was rushing through the range of motion, and it's very frustrating to me because I'm very close to getting to positions. I'm very close to extending properly. I'm very close to everything, and very close isn't good enough. Ballerina on that one as well. And I had this trend that I wasn't able to pull the bar into me for extension, so I wanted to see what it would have been like to just do a full snatch. It's a little bit better, but it's still there. So that's definitely a problem to address in the future. After that, I moved into power clean and jerk. Nothing too challenging here. So I went to 235 up to 235 today. And it's weird because when I hit my warm-up set at 215, similar to last week, that last split jerk kind of hurt my hip, so that didn't feel too great. But last week when I hit my warm-up set at 215, I was lightheaded, and this week the same exact thing happened at that same weight. Here it is, 215. Yeah, the dip was very weird, so you can tell that I get lightheaded when that happens. And then I moved into my top sets, 235. These were a lot harder than they looked, and I was saying to my brother Chris that my extensions don't feel very powerful, and the only way that I'm able to get under the bar is I'm moving a lot quicker than my extension is going. And I don't quite know how to fix that. I was feeling really powerful, really strong a few weeks ago, but today, and I guess the entirety of this last week was very not powerful, not strong, not snappy. I mean, I didn't miss any, so there's not too much to complain about. But that was my last clean jerk, and then I moved into the banded sumo deadlifts, and I hate these. I just was unable to get to a good technical space. I was trying to keep my hips a little bit lower and push my hips forward instead of back and hinging to lift the weight. But anytime I set my hips a little bit lower, my back starts to round, and with that back rounding is just higher risk of injury, just um, inadequate movement. And here's my first set at 235. These don't look very good. I'm not sure what can be done. I I do think that if I move my feet out, it would be a lot better, but Steve is saying to kind of stray away from keeping my feet um, further out to yeah. I'm just waiting because I fail right here. Yeah, I give up. I'm certain I could have picked it up if I tried, but I give up. So I come back and I redo the set. This one was a lot better, but again, still just really, really bent back, real curled over like a little roly-poly. And I'm not super keen on why that's happening, other than it being a little bit too heavy. But I was able to come back and make all five of them to for this set. This last rep is very, very, very hard. But yeah, after that I go into three down sets of 305 for 4. These are a lot better, but still the same issues happening. I think until the third set, I tried this one thing to keep my arms more straight, more locked, and shorter, because I've been noticing that as I pull, my I'm pulling with my upper body at a certain point, and that's never a good thing with something that's this heavy. I got nice speed on that one. I think a certain amount of lower back curvature is okay. I think this is okay, to be honest, but the 335, my top sets, they were more than this for sure. And that is problematic to say the least. And then here's my last set, right, coming up, where my upper back and my arms are a lot more taut. I try to pack my lats in a little bit better, and it feels like I'm pushing through my legs. I'm not sure if I could do a better job. I'm sure I could do a better job, but I'm not sure if this is the right path. But it turned out okay. I think that was my best set. And so after those working movements, I just moved into two accessories, just 30 pull-ups, so like 3 sets of 10. It was kind of actually one set of 10, one set of 7, one set of 3, and then one set of 10. And then after that, I did some back extensions for 3 sets of 15. Again, one of my favorite things is the back extension. I feel super fortunate, like I've mentioned many times, that this gym does have one that I can utilize. But yeah, that'll bring us kind of to the end of the workout. Thank you for watching. Shoots.